Hello Capricorn, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love reading focused on the first half of May from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General advice as always, guys, so please keep that in mind throughout your reading. Take from it what makes sense for you personally and release what doesn't. I'll be using these two decks to get things started. The first by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, the Coffee Shop Gossip deck, and then we'll grab some cards from the Love Games deck by Sister Moon Tarot. I will, of course, clarify everything with my tarot decks. So let's begin, guys, and see what's coming up for you the first half of the month. This is part one of your reading. So if you happen to resonate with it, I'd love to see you over on my Patreon page for the extended reading if that's something you're interested in tuning in for. And if it does resonate with you, I will have a preview of the extended at the end of this video. All right, Capricorn, so let's get into it and see what it is that you need to know. All right, we're starting off with easily triggered, okay? And we have glow up. All right, so that's interesting. So we'll clarify, of course, what that's focusing on, but this could be a person that really triggers you somehow when you guys are interacting, when you're talking to them, some arguments or discussions that you guys might have had, you know. So let's go ahead and grab some additional cards from here and then we'll clarify. Somebody's triggering you somehow. Take a test. Oh boy. So somebody could be pregnant. It seems that that looks like a pregnancy test there. All right. And you know, it's interesting, and I just got to say it because lately, obviously, we're still dealing with a pandemic here. That test for some of you guys could be a COVID test. I'm just going to put that out there. You know, it could be. So if you are wondering if you've got it or not, better safe than sorry, you know? Okay, let's see what else here. This is the next card. We do have separation coming forward. So this is somebody that you're not with at this point in time, Capricorn, or you are contemplating separating from this person. And then we also have somebody coming through here with this unpredictable behavior. So let's go ahead and clarify and see what this is about. So I'll be pulling from my Illuminated Star Tarot Volume 2 for Capricorn. So either somebody triggers you or it's the other way around and you trigger them. Some of you guys might have also decided to go your separate ways, especially, and I'm just going to say it based off of what's coming through here. If, for example, Divine Feminine, you ended up getting pregnant and maybe you guys were not on the same page as far as starting a family, but it happened anyway. You might have been dealing with a Divine Masculine who decided, you know, I'm not ready for that, and you guys might have broken up. Maybe you weren't expecting that type of behavior from this person, but it is coming through perhaps as an unpredictable type behavior, and something about this whole scenario is coming through as having triggered somebody, whether it's you, whether it's them. All right, so here we go. Oh geez, wow. Divine Feminine, here you are as the Empress. The Empress, of course, represents femininity, pregnancy, motherhood, fertility, abundance, you name it, it's right here. So that seems to be a story that's presenting itself here. Take it if it makes sense. We've got the Magician here, so this is manifestation. So maybe some of you guys wanted to start a family. Maybe this is a reality. Some of you guys could be expecting a baby at this point, or you already have a family with this person. Even though we have a separation card here, though, the Magician can manifest a reconciliation for those of you who are interested in that, though. We do have a Masculine coming around, though. All right, so even though you guys might have parted ways, possibly due to an unwanted pregnancy, for example, because that's just how it's coming through, we do have a Masculine that's slowly getting to a place in their mental space and their heart space to be able to commit to this partnership. So I don't think that you guys are going to be in separation for long. We do have the Six of Wands, which is good, right next to separation. So this is victory, this is success. So I feel that this relationship, this partnership still has the opportunity for you guys to be together as a family. This is a very specific story coming through here. And I'm also getting from my feminines, you know, if you are pregnant right now, maybe there's that very special pregnancy glow. That could be what that glow up card is talking about. But you guys can still have a very successful union if you guys can get onto the same page. I feel we have a masculine who will get there eventually. For some of my feminines, perhaps the divine masculine represents the Capricorn here. For some of you guys, I'm also feeling you could both be earth signs, because the divine feminine coming in as the Empress represents Taurus. Knight of Pentacles represents earth signs. So that's just kind of how it's coming through for me. Money could also be really tight right now because of what's happening here. You know, you guys expecting to expand on a family, the relationship, unexpected expenses. So maybe the masculine, you know, they're just holding on to every penny that they're making, every dollar that they make. Especially if they're feeling that things are a little bit unstable, certainly financially. And I really do feel when it comes to the masculine, they're going to step it up. They'll eventually take the lead here and help you guys overcome the struggles and challenges that you will be running into, especially once you do have your family, for those who are pregnant, once you have the baby, things of that nature, where things will eventually fall into place here. And then we've got the Ace of Swords, clarity, breakthrough, okay? And for some of you guys, if part of the reason why you did have a breakup is because you had a partner who wasn't ready for a commitment, or there could have been infidelities in the partnership perhaps, I feel this is giving them a clearer mind to be able to do the right thing, to be able to show up for you. And I'm feeling this more so on behalf of the divine masculine, welcoming in this new beginning when they're ready, finally knowing what it is that they need to do in order for the family dynamic to be a successful and strong one. Okay, so very specific. That's not going to be everybody's story, but that is how it's presenting itself here. Either you already have a family together, whether you have a child or children together, or this is what's coming in. You know, either it's already going on currently, it's on its way to you, or you already have a family. And separations, it seems there's the opportunity to make it work. All right, so let's go ahead and grab some cards here from the Love Games deck here, Capricorn. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Capricorn. First half of May, what else do we need to know? Creative solutions, okay? And it's true. Sometimes in order to find solutions for ourselves, and everyone's situation is different. You know, sometimes walking a straight line doesn't make sense. Sometimes you gotta just color out of the lines, you know, outside of the lines. Sometimes you gotta go in through the back door instead of the front door. However way you need to be creative in your life at this point in time to be able to find these solutions, that's a part of the advice here, Capricorn. Let's see what else. Yes, I like this. You guys are going to overcome these challenges. Look at this. And then we have letting go. I feel letting go of whatever these challenges might represent, you know? And then look at this next card. We've got deep feelings. It is because of the love that you guys share that I feel you will be able to overcome whatever obstacles are challenging you guys at this time. I really feel that here. So let's grab some tarot. I'll be pulling from my 10 yellow tarot deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please. For Capricorn. All right, what else do we need to know? I love this. You guys are really focusing more so on looking ahead, what's on the horizon, and, you know, not so much too focused on where you've been. Because where you've been could have been very challenging, and so you're letting that go. You're choosing to move on from it, and that's a good thing. 8 of Pentacles, achieving goals. I love that. This can apply to so many things in your life, Capricorn. You know, not just your family life, not just your romantic partnership. This might have something to do with your finances, your money matters, your career choices. I love this. Look at these cards. We've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the 5 of Cups. And then we've got the 10 of Pentacles. I love it. So this to me is progress. That whatever challenges, disappointments that you have experienced in your love connection or in life overall, it's time to detach from that. It's time to move on from it, let it go, and transition away from it, because the 6 of Swords is wanting you to leave it behind, is wanting you to move on, because what the future has in store for you is pretty amazing. 10 of Pentacles, I mean, money matters, career, that looks fantastic. No doubt about it. Financial windfall. And, you know, some of you guys could be living paycheck to paycheck, or finances just have been challenging for a very long time. If you resonate with the storyline of, you know, you're expecting a baby, or you have a family to take care of, and maybe money's just been really tight, it'll loosen up, it'll improve, it'll get better. In a partnership right next to deep feelings, I love this combination, Capricorn, because this is telling us that you really have found your perfect match in this lifetime. That doesn't mean it's been smooth sailing. That doesn't mean you guys haven't run into some issues, but you guys are working together to overcome those issues, whatever that might represent. This for me represents a happier time in love for you, as well as the security that's needed financially. That's presenting itself here as well. Okay, so that's where I'm going to leave part 1. Capricorn, definitely stay tuned if this resonates, and if you want to watch the preview to the extended, it's coming right up. If you are interested in watching the whole thing, please head on over to my Patreon page. That link is down below in the description box, as well as anyone interested in booking a personal private reading. That link is down there as well. All right, open to talk. So either this is you or the person that you're thinking about, whoever is holding those emotions in. It's time to open up the heart space and start that conversation, you know. All right, so let's clarify. Let's see what this is about. I'll be pulling from my Tarot Teacher, the revised edition. Angels and spirit guides, please, for this extended reading for Capricorn. What do we need to know here? So perhaps better communication is needed. Okay. Ooh, look at these cards. We've got the 3 of Wands followed by the 4 of Wands. And I was just saying, you don't have to identify with a twin flame connection unless you absolutely do, because the 4 of Wands can represent that twin flame energy. I love how this also represents happy families, because there are those of you, as we've seen, who might be expecting right now, or you find out that you're pregnant. Could be that too. Some of you guys might have just recently had a baby, or you have a family with your person. Could be so many things. If you went into separation because one partner just couldn't handle the whole pregnancy thing, or they just weren't ready for commitment and to be a family, this right here represents a happy reunion, and that includes a happy family reunion. And I love how the 3 of Wands is right next to it, because this is all about looking ahead rather than focusing on where you guys have been. If parts of the journey have been difficult and challenging, which is the norm, you know, that's life. It's there are ups and downs. And if you guys work together There's nothing that you cannot get through.